YouTube, it is me. I am back. It is Omar, and I know I said I was gonna make a video yesterday, but things got hectic in the household, and by the time I got watching the opening game of the series between the Marlins and the Mets, it was pretty late, and I tried to make a video this morning, but I couldn't upload it because I wasn't on Wi-Fi. But now I'm on Wi-Fi. No problems. Let's get talking. So the first game of the series, as you can see, if we would have lost, I wouldn't be wearing my City Skyline Met hat and my only Met shirt, which I have right now. Of course, I'm going to get a new one probably this weekend. Still deciding on what player. In fact, if you have any opinions, if you're a Met fan preferably, but anybody, if you have an opinion on who you think I should get a jersey of. I know even some rival teams might have opinions on, who they think is really the player that deserves to that deserves to have their name on my back. I mean, I'm not trying to talk myself up and make myself sound all great. I'm just trying to say, you know, they have to deserve it. I mean, I'm not gonna put Ike Davis on my back at this point with the way he's been playing. I mean, that was my old jersey last year. He got hurt, and now he's done garbage. Anyway, and I feel for him. But last night was the opener of the series, and the Mets won 2-1 in a scratch-out game. Santana, 11 strikeouts over 6 2/3, giving up a run. The Mets have still not scored a single run in the innings that he has pitched. But we came back with 4 straight 2-out walks against 4 different pitchers, I believe. 3 or 4 different pitchers. I think it was 4 different pitchers. In the 7th to tie the game up at 1. And let's see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, in the bottom of the 8th, Lucas Duda came through with a line drive off of reliever Edward Mujica. That would give us a 2-1 lead, and in the top of the 9th, finally Frank Francisco would right the ship and close it down. So, what are my thoughts on the first game? I know both offenses were absolutely terrible. I mean, I know there were aces on the mound, but just no production, and I'm used to that being a Mets fan. I get to watch that, but the Marlins, I'm not really going to hate that hard on teams yet, because for one, this is a division, okay? NL East. I hate the Marlins, I hate the Phillies, I hate the Braves, I hate the Nationals, and I hated the Expos, even when I was a little kid. I mean, it's just natural for me to hate the teams that are in our division, but as much as I just don't hate this early in the season. I mean, I hate on Yankee fans because I see them every day and I have no choice. I have to, and the Yankee fans don't give it. They'll hate in the first game of the year. For they think the first game of the year is a direct forecast. But I do not believe in that. I think in fact my friend's stepdad said a really good thing. It's like before the All-Star break, just admire the play, cheer on your team, and just watch. And of course, you're gonna cheer for I'm going to cheer for the Mets, no matter what time of year it is, no matter which one of the 162 games it is. But then he said, once you get to the All-Star break, is when you really decide, what is this team? What are the New York Mets? Are they contenders? Are they just garbage? Are they World Series contenders? And then you can start looking at the players, because of course, some guys are going to start off cold. I guarantee you, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, Albert Pujols is not going to have the kind of season he's been having, hitting, I don't even know, around 200 I think he's hitting, and does not have a home run yet, which is insane. Anyway, Game 2 is tonight in a speed duel between Mark Burley, who's probably the fastest pitcher I've ever seen pitch in my lifetime, and he's going up against R.A. Dickey, which, I mean, he's a relatively fast worker, and he already said that he was going to try to work faster with Mark Burley on the other side. So that should be kind of fun. I just don't want R.A. Dickey to work too fast, because of course that can mess up a pitcher, and we can end up losing Game 2. But yeah, this is a big middle game of this series. Hopefully we can win the series tonight, 2-0. Hate the Marlins, and I like to see them lose, of course, especially against us. And the way I see it we have two great white sharks at the bottom of our division in the NL East, and that would be the Marlins and the Phillies. And the way I see it is, the more we can widen ourselves and get ourselves away from them, the more time we have to stay alive when they come swimming, whenever that may be, because it's pretty likely when Ryan Howard and Chase Utley come back, and the Marlins just start figuring out their ballpark and everything, they're gonna come running. They're gonna come swimming at us, and it's going to be dangerous. But yeah, I'm not talking that much garbage early in the season. I mean, if you look over here, it's kind of cool. I have the standings. I'm going to let them look at. But yeah, these are the standings right here of both leagues. And as you can see over here in the NL East, the Mets are third. So I'm not going to talk trash about the rest of the division when we're only third and we're not even 20 games into the season yet. We're not even a quarter of the way. Quarter of the way being, around 40 games. So, I'll start talking trash about quarter of the way, and that's my video for tonight. Let's go Mets, let's go R.A. Dickey, let's get some hitting, and let's get a series win at home against the Marlins. See you, YouTube.